We have this very nice folding pocket knife from Young Sung Long. I hope I'm saying that correctly. But it's a folding pocket knife. Overall length is 175 millimeters. Japanese Damascus steel blade, natural antelope horn handle with leather sheath, and natural walnut wooden knife box. For camping, hiking, fishing, whatever activity you're into, this pocket knife will most certainly suit your needs. Comes with a nice leather carrying case. And it is indeed leather. You can tell by looking at the reverse side. Pretty nice button. Company logo stamped onto the front of the case. Belt clip on the back side. Very nice stitching. Very premium feel. Comes in a very fancy, very nice walnut finish case. This is definitely real wood. Definitely solid 100% wood. No question about that. You can tell by looking at the texture. And you can tell by the feel. This is a very nice case. Certificate of authenticity. We have an all natural antelope horn handle inside of a nice fancy wooden case, and the case has a magnetic closure right there. As you can see, that's a magnet there and a magnet right there, and those two meet together, snap, and keep this thing closed and sealed and keep your knife from falling out of its case, which is a very nice case. I must say again, this is a very nice case. So let's open it up, let's take the knife out and see how sharp this knife is. Well, let's take a look at the knife real close up. Let's get a close-up look of that knife. That is very nice. Again, this is natural antelope horn that is used to make the handle of this fantastic blade. This is a knife. This is a nice knife. Really nice knife. Feels pretty sharp as well. Very sharp. I think it just cut. Take a look at that. Let's see if we can get even closer. Damascus steel. You can see that on the blade. Has some fancy working on the back side of the blade. Company logo right there on the side of the blade. I'm guessing that's laser etched into the blade. And to close the blade, we simply press it there. Flip it over and close the blade like so. But how sharp is this knife? Let's take a look and see how sharp this knife is, because the knife is no good unless it's sharp. If this knife isn't sharp, then it's a useless knife to me. So let's take a piece of paper and see how well it can cut through a piece of paper. You might be saying, well, a piece of paper isn't that tough, but a sharp knife, a razor blade, anything that's very sharp will be able to cut through a piece of paper. Nowadays, pretty much every knife has a pretty strong blade, pretty sharp blade to begin with, a decently sharp blade, but a standout sharp blade will be able to cut through a piece of paper like a razor blade would. Is this razor sharp? Let's find out. And indeed, it is razor sharp. You can't do this with a dull knife. I challenge you right now to go in your kitchen, pull one of those dull, worn out knives out of your shelf, out of your drawers, and try and cut through a piece of paper like this. You won't be able to do it. Oops, that just ripped it. Let's try again. Look at that. That is a very sharp knife. Slice through that piece of paper like it's nothing. We are actually going to give this knife away to anyone that leaves a comment. Not anyone, but to one person, one lucky person. All you have to do is share this video, like this video, and leave a comment down below. Make sure your comment says, I am interested in winning this folding knife, this Damascus folding knife. It must say I'm interested in winning, otherwise you will not be entered to win this Damascus folding knife in the walnut case. And subscribe. I hope this review was helpful. I hope it helped you make a decision about purchasing this folding knife, this Damascus folding knife with Japanese steel. I'll catch you guys on the next review. This handle is very nice. You got to see this handle up, and you got to see this handle in person. I highly recommend. If you're in the market for a nice folding knife, this is definitely a great option. Just because of the handle alone. The blade, it's a nice blade. It feels like it's very good quality still, and I'm sure it'll last a long time, just like most blades nowadays. But the handle is what stands out about this knife. It's really nice. It's really different. Did I say it's really nice? It's really nice. It's really different. You won't be disappointed. I'll catch you guys in the next review.